1988 Ford Sierra Sapphire. This is the 2.3 litre diesel GL model. It's one of only 3 left on UK roads. As you can see, it's finished in bright red with a standard wheel trim, standard bumper corners. It's not been painted or messed with or anything like that. Lovely low mileage. We'll get to that in a second. We'll start on the bodywork. If we start on this driver's side, if you look down the full length of the driver's side, you can see the body line's nice and sharp all the way down. All the panel gaps are nice and even. This front wing, got a tiny little stone chip just on the corner there. The arch itself is lovely and solid all the way around. Like I said, standard wheel trims on steel wheels. I believe it's got 4 matching Goodyears, but we'll check as we go around this one. Loads of tread, good Goodyear tyre. Nice and clean on the rest of the wing. All good coming down the bottom where you'd have a bit of a problem normally. All nice and tidy where it meets the mudguard and everything as well. All the plastics are nice and clean. They're not dried out or covered in back to black or anything like that. Same on this trim going all the way down the side. The sill, as you can see, going all the way along. It's lovely and clean. It's not been jacked up wrong or anything like that. Driver's door, that's all nice and tidy. There's no marks, especially around the handles and everything, all nice and clean. Coming up this A-pillar, there's no sign of any stone chips or anything like that. Leading edge of the windscreen is all good, as is round the sunroof. Again, normal problem area, find a bit of rust coming through, but lovely and tidy on this one. And then the rest of the roof, lovely and straight. No ripples or dents or anything like that. Still on the correct stamped glass all the way around with no nasty tints or anything like that in it. Rear door, all nice and tidy. Again, quite often you find that sort of this is the area where your rust starts to come through. But as you can see, lovely and clean. Nice sharp arch all the way around. Another good wheel with a Goodyear tyre. Nice and clean on this rear quarter. Even in the filler caps, lovely and tidy. All the body lines are nice and sharp, like I mentioned earlier on. Coming round onto this rear corner, again the seams, which are on both sides. Lovely and sharp, nice and solid. No sign of any corrosion coming through. Both rear tail lights are nice and bright. No cracking or any sign of any moisture in there. Bumper sits nice and straight. Has got a tow bar with some old style electrics fitted, a 7-pin style. But it does look like it's been a nice job as well. And like I say, it's got the correct badge on it. Normally these sort of fade from sponges and things going over them, but they're lovely and clean. So it's Ford Sierra Sapphire, 2.3 litre diesel GL trim. Might be a bit of a mouthful, but again, there's only 3 of them left. Nice and clean coming down this passenger side. Across the top of the deck lid, or the boot lid, sorry, all nice and straight. It's not rippled or any dents. On the bottom of the screen is lovely. And this is obviously your supply and dealer, old style telephone number. Kirkton Motors in Burntisland. Someone will correct me. Rear quarter, all nice and tidy. Another nice solid arch all the way around. Another clean wheel and tyre, another matching Goodyear. And then coming up to the roof on this side. Nice and straight and tidy. We can have another look around the sunroof from here and along the lead edge of the windscreen. Matched glass on this side as well. Sill along this side, lovely and straight and tidy. One tiny little stone chip on this rear passenger door there. Nothing really to note on the front passenger door. Again, the plastics on this side are all lovely and clean. Around the handles, nice and tidy. It's got no marks. No one's opened the doors with a big bunch of keys. Nice and solid down here. Again, another nice, clean, tidy arch. This chrome trim that runs around the front of the bumper has pinged off on the passenger side at once, just resealed back in. It's all there. It's all nice and completed just once. Secured in like that. Rest of that wing's all nice and tidy. Round on the front. All the headlights nice and clean and clear and bright. Plastics along the bottom, all nice and tidy as well. And the bonnet, lovely and straight. Could do with a little bit of a polish. There's the odd little sort of watermark on it. But a good polish will get rid of all that. And then the plastic on this scuttle, again, lovely and fresh. It's not dried out or cracked or anything like that. Interior wise, it's got the GL interior, obviously. Lovely and clean. Quite often this material looks like it's got loads of stain dirt on it, but this one's lovely and clean all the way around. Got one little bit of thread that's come out on the seat there. Bolsters are nice and sharp. There's no sign of any wear at all. Ignore that little mark there. It's a bit of water that's just dropped in from where we've cleaned it. You got one little thread just coming out there, but I am being really picky. Steering wheel has a sort of 80s style wrapped steering wheel cover on it. which is in lovely condition. The rest of the steering wheel is nice. Mileage wise, you can just see that on the camera, 23,938 miles. Again, nice and rare. There's only 3 of these left. This has got to be the lowest mileage one around. Original stereo, all the original controls, not been messed with, not been modified. Hasn't got a daft stereo or sort of silly tints or anything like that in it. All the door shuts nice and solid. The inside of the doors all nice and clean. In the back here, even the ashtrays, they've never been used, lovely and tidy in there. Nothing worse than a car that's been smoked, and there's no sign of any funny smells or moisture in here. Headlining, lovely and clean. This back bench doesn't look like it's been used hardly at all. There's no marks at all on that. Really, really good. Backs of the seats are fantastic. It's got the original Ford mats with the orange undermats on there as well. The carpet set lovely and clean underneath. In the boot, we've got the carpet lifted up here. You can see just how clean and tidy it is in there. No sign of any moisture. Lovely and tidy, full-size spare wheel. And then the carpet set itself, lovely and dark, no ingrained dirt. Underside of that boot lid, like brand new, really, really good. Rear passenger side, much the same as the other side, lovely and clean, lovely and tidy, no sign of any ingrained dirt or anything like that. Nice, we've got a little bit of a leaf there, we'll ignore that, you can have that for free if you want. Lovely and clean on this front passenger side door. Again, no sign of any wear at all on the seat. This side of the dash, all nice and tidy. Yeah, all nice and clean and solid on there. Again, no sign of any misuse, no funny smells or anything like that. And then coming around here, you've got that 2.3 litre diesel engine. About as bulletproof as they come. It's not going to set any land speed records, but lovely and tidy. Even the bottles, lovely and clean. They've not dried out or cracked. Inner wings and everything are lovely and clean. Charlie's going to get that started up for us. About as smooth as you're going to get from a Ford diesel. Lovely and quiet. Not rattly, there's no sort of metallic noises or anything like that. Nothing flying out the back when you give it the beans. So there you have it. 2.3 GL Sierra Sapphire. Any questions, please get in touch. Thank you.